Are NFTs a good investment today?
Now to the latest trend that's sweeping the internet, this guy called NFT.
They're now selling for huge bucks.
When your artwork sells for $69 million.
Called Nyancat, sold for more than $500,000.
Jack Dorsey selling his first tweet on
for $2.9 million last year.
A tokenization into an NFT is not sufficient reason to invest in the underlying asset. The quality of the underlying asset should be understood before purchasing the NFT. However, it's crucial to understand that collectors place a high value on the commodity because of its copyright protection, rarity, and potential for future resale. The ultra-rich have flocked to NFTs because of the perceived value of having a permanent digital asset. This is because collectors place the same value on them as they would on a first edition or limited release. Let's take a look at some of the potential benefits of investing in them so you know what you're getting into. Number 1. Full possession of assets. The fact that digital artists retain copyrights after a sale is probably the greatest perk of NFTs, as such a provision favoring creators is extremely rare in license agreements. This means that authors can sell their works or creations for profit without giving up any rights to their work. In addition, the ability to prove ownership by associating an NFT with a specific amount on the blockchain framework is the fundamental advantage of these investments. Most significantly, NFTs are indivisible and hence cannot be split among several owners. Because of the ownership rights attached to NFTs, there is less of a chance of unknowingly purchasing a fake NFT. Number 2. Genuine assets. NFTs built on a blockchain network have an obvious originality and authenticity because each record on the blockchain is unique. In addition, NFTs are a rare and unique asset class with a distinctive signature, making them difficult to counterfeit. Since selling in large quantities will depress an asset's price, each NFT creator or seller can only make a small profit by selling their creations. NFTs have boundless potential because of their singular nature. If you invest in NFTs, you have exposure to a growing asset class, and the more valuable the NFT you own, the more money you stand to make. Number 3. Unified market. Since blockchain is a distributed ledger, the NFT trading platform exists outside of the purview of any central authority. Thus, digital artists can use the NFTs as a means of making direct financial gain from their work. For instance, NFTs can be used in place of intermediaries like art agencies to help promote an artist's work to a wider audience. NFTs are used for immediate and direct monetary exchange between the buyer and seller, with the transaction then being verified by the blockchain. The designers of the NFT can gain even more from this arrangement because they can earn royalties each time the NFT is sold. Despite the benefits they provide, they do have certain drawbacks. Number 1. Common NFTs are not in a legitimate asset category. Many people mistakenly believe that NFTs are a type of asset, rather than a technological tool for proving ownership. Tokenized asset prices may be artificially inflated and highly volatile because of a widespread misunderstanding and media attention given to NFTs. One way of understanding this is through an asset class example, such as cash. Here, you can see that having cash is fungible, but not NFTs. Number 2. In order to produce NFTs, a lot of power is required. Ethereum's blockchain is now the most popular platform for NFTs. However, its operational system, called Proof of Work, is extremely energy heavy. A typical household uses as much energy in one NFT transaction as it does for 2 days and 1 night. Furthermore, consider the opinion of the masses. According to Variety magazine, only 15% of those who are not owners think NFTs are a sound investment. Those who had already invested in an NFT were rather less carefree. Number 3. Having Ethereum could be a requirement. ETH. To buy an NFT, you typically need to have some Ether, or ETH, the native currency of the Ethereum network. It may be difficult for those who seek to invest in NFTs using fiat currencies such as the US dollar. And let's be honest, buying Ethereum tokens can be an uphill task for most people. Not because of the process it takes, but because of how expensive it can get. Buy enough Ethereum that can afford someone an NFT. But what do we actually think? NFTs already have a profusion of subsectors, but Variety's focus on the entertainment industry obscures this fact. Activities in the fields of art, music, athletic, and games are all good examples of NFTs that have proven their worth. There are many benefits and drawbacks to using NFTs, but you shouldn't blindly put your money into any tokenized asset. Whether or not ownership of an item is recorded on a blockchain, the rudiments of investing remain the same. As a buyer, your best course of action is to zero in on the kinds of valuable assets that you'd most like to possess and do whatever it takes to get your hands on them. Also, statistics such as these should be considered. Promoters of NFTs should be more worried about the general downward trend in expectations. The percentage of people who view NFTs as a game-changing idea has dropped from 58% in January to 44% today. There's also been a significant decrease, 12 percentage points, in the proportion of respondents who think NFTs will still be in use in 5 years. And that's it, guys. Hope you had a lot of fun exploring your options for investment in NFTs. Do make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to be in the loop when we come up with more interesting content.